Hey girl, hey, it's me, Amber D, and thank you so much for coming through for another video. If you haven't already, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. All right, girl, it is Friday, and as you can see, we got women's soccer on, the FIFA World Cup in the back. We are about to set up a little evening for ourselves. My husband is about to get the margaritas going, and it's gonna be a good night. We have not decided what we're gonna have for dinner tonight. I actually just picked up our grocery order a little bit earlier today, so we got options. We just don't know which option we're choosing for tonight. But what we do know is that we're about to get down on these margaritas, and it's gonna be a good night. All right, we got the fresh limes. We got the Patron Silver. We got the orange liqueur. We got orange juice. We got frozen strawberries. And about to blend it all up together.
What's good, YouTube family? Welcome to my channel, The Real AP Show. Now today we're going to be doing some strawberry frozen margaritas. Before we get started, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. Add it inside my blender. Let's get my orange juice going. Alright, with the Patron, we're going to do 2.5 ounces. I like it a little bit stronger. Now with the orange liqueur, we're gonna do 2 ounces. Ice, you can. Make it a little bit more thicker.
Round two. Okay, so we finally decided what we're gonna have for dinner tonight, and I decided on what I call Philly cheesesteak sandwiches. So let me show you what I'm working with. Okay, I got my sesame seed hamburger buns buttered and about to be toasted, and then I have some thin sliced onion and green pepper. And I'm about to get going. About to get this butter in this pan warmed up. And then this is the meat I like to use. This is like the store brand version of Steakums, but I actually prefer these to Steakums. This is what they look like. They come like in these little patties like this. It's 4 in here, 4 frozen. And then I get my vegetables toasted, and then I put these in, and then they just kind of dice up, and they end up looking like this. And like with the Steakums, they come like in those flat patties that are like frozen together. And I only tried them once because they were out of these, and I didn't even really like them. So I actually prefer these to the actual original Steakums. But let me get this started so I can show you what it looks like. Okay, so these are what they look like, frozen, and I use 2, one for each of us. And I just try to get them right down on the surface. I move the vegetables aside. And then I try to put the vegetables on top to help kind of warm up both sides and give the vegetables a break so they don't start to overcook.
So is this the same one that maybe? Yes. She's very old. She's been with us since the beginning.
Okay, so now that it's broken up some, I flip it over and now I'm going to add some seasoning. I always go in with some chili powder, paprika, and I'm going to add in some of the Tabitha Brown, like sweet, like smoky. This really does have like the flavor coming all the way through. And then black pepper. Okay, this is what we look like. All cooked, seasoned, and chopped. Looks like a cheesesteak, right? Better than steakums. Okay, so what else would we have with these but fries? So I'm gonna go ahead and drop these in a deep fryer. And these are the best frozen fries. The Ore-Ida extra crispy fast food fries. They're the perfect size. They're the perfect crispiness. Pop them in a deep fryer for a few minutes. Perfection. But anyway, so I turned my meat down low, and now I'm just about to add on my Colby Jack cheese and let that melt down. That'll be perfect by the time the fries are done. All right, fries fresh out the deep fryer, salted, meat, cheesy, melty, and then we got our toasted sesame seed buns. Let's get this food on a plate so we can eat. Okay, so I always like to add a little mayo on mine, but so meaty, beefy, cheesy. Oh, so good. All right, y'all. I'm gonna add some hot sauce. It's almost done. I might have to add some of the new one. We always got one on deck. It's like the perfect meaty, greasy, cheesy little something to soak up the tequila from those margaritas. Can you taste it like sweet, like smoky? I'll put it on there. So good. Hey girl, hey, good morning. It is Saturday and we had a time last night, girl. We had a very good night last night. First we had the super strong frozen strawberry margaritas that my husband made. They were so good, so good. Definitely hit the spot. And then we had the Philly cheesesteak sandwiches that I made. They were so good. We've had those 101 times. So good. Every time so good. And we had a really good night last night. We had a really good night. Woke up this morning a little puppy faced from the tequila. I don't know about you, but like when I have more alcohol the day before, or like if I have more than one glass of wine, I'll wake up a little puffy face in the morning. Or if I eat too much salt, I'll wake up a little puffy in the morning. But anyway, got a super slow start to the day today. My husband is actually out getting his car inspected, so he didn't have as slow of a start as I did. But I'm about to make myself some breakfast, so I got this new yogurt. It's a dairy-free, coconut-based, mango flavored yogurt, and I'm like in love with all things mango right now. I have a mango body wash. I have a mango body scrub. My favorite water right now is the tangerine mango water from Walmart, and I'm trying this yogurt or yogurt alternative. So we'll see. I'm actually gonna mix it with this birthday cake granola that I got from Walmart yesterday. Now, normally I get that French vanilla yogurt. It comes in a light blue bag like this, and it's really, really good. I've gotten it several times. And last time I got the French vanilla, I was this close to getting this one, the birthday cake one, and I talked myself into getting the French vanilla one instead. And I don't know why I was so scared to try this one, because it looks like, I don't know if you can see, but it just looks like granola with sprinkles in it. So it's probably just gonna be like sweet granola, but let's see. It smells good. I mean, it just looks like yogurt. I'm gonna give it a good stir and then put it in my bowl here. Ooh, okay, now see, HEB, you got me. This is exactly how I prefer my yogurt, to be fruitless. I'm not a big fan of like soft chunks of fruit. I don't like my fruit when it's really ripe and soft. I like my fruit to be almost ripe and slightly, I don't want to say hard, but firm, I guess I should say. I like my fruits and vegetables to be a little firm, not too ripe. And a lot of the time when it's in yogurt or if fruit is mixed in something else, it's just a little too soft for me. I don't like that texture. But anyway, I got my yogurt in. Now that I know it doesn't have actually any fruit in it, because I thought like even if it did have chunks of mango, it wouldn't be too soft for me, like strawberries can kind of be sometime. And I know they have a strawberry flavor of this, the dairy-free coconut-based yogurt. So I'll probably get the mango if I like it and the strawberry next time to try them both. And hopefully it's just like the mango, it don't have the chunks of fruit in it. So yeah, it just smells like sweet granola, and I can see the birthday sprinkles. It looks like it has like a little bit bigger chunks than the vanilla, but it should still be good. So this is what we are working with. Kind of starting to dribble down. Let's see. Let me see my face real quick. Amen. Okay. Oop. I was trying to get a good piece of granola. You can see the sprinkles. There you go. So literally just mango yogurt and birthday cake granola. Not bad. I really like this yogurt. The mango is definitely coming through. I like the granola. I actually had a pretty big piece of granola, so I think the smaller pieces might be a little bit better, but this is pretty good. Now, normally, when I have yogurt and granola, I'll make it into a whole parfait. And I'll have fruit. Especially with this mango yogurt, I probably would have put pineapple, my favorite, kiwi, bananas, maybe all three. which I may do next time, but I don't want to put too much with the yogurt. I just wanted to get the yogurt flavor this first time. So, pretty good. I like it. All right, y'all. So it is a bit later since I had my breakfast. I just been mostly chilling. I folded some laundry, some sheets and some towels. I had started earlier, and now I'm just about to put a little bit of a face on. Just a skosh, just a tiny little bit. Because you know, like during the week I work from home, I don't wear makeup at all. So when we out doing even just a little bit on the weekends, I try to do a little something. But I did get this new Maybelline Super Stay. It's their, let me see, it's the Matte Look Weightless Fill Super Stay 24 Hours Hybrid Powder Foundation in the shade 355. Which in their Fit Me collection 355 is coconut. It doesn't say coconut on here, but it does look just the same. So this is my new favorite makeup product. This is my second time buying this one. I bought this one a long time ago, and I used it all the way down to the silver pen until like even like a little, or the outer, it finally broke up. It took a while. Let me go ahead and actually throw it away. But like, you know, like some powders, like as soon as you start to see that silver pan, like it starts to break up around the end. But since it is like a hybrid powder foundation, it's slightly creamier than your average powder. So it took a little bit longer to actually break up. Like I was actually almost completely out of the product before it actually started to break up and be a mess on me. But I'm gonna go ahead and get started on this makeup. You know, like I said, I'm a super light beat. I like this particular foundation because it is a hybrid powder foundation. So it's like a one-stop shop for me. But like once upon a time when I was all about the full coverage, when I had a lot more hyperpigmentation, I probably would have used this maybe on top of a tinted moisturizer, or even like if you're like the type of makeup girl that likes to do like a no foundation makeup look. You can do this with like your concealers and your highlight and your contour, blend all of that out and then just use this. And it's going to give you like a little more coverage than a powder, but less coverage than a foundation or foundation and powder. I'm very much in love with it. I don't put anything on under. I mean, right now I'm still very much primer free other than my eye primer. So I literally don't put anything on under. That's the first thing I go on with. I mean, I did my skincare earlier, and that's the only thing that's going to be going under this foundation. But speaking of primers, I think I mean, these primers, matte or otherwise, my skin is not having it these days. It just don't want it. My skin is so sensitive and so picky these days. So I think instead of trying to find a good matte primer, I mean, I've been trying to find a good matte primer for years and years and years, even before my skin got super sensitive. So if I didn't have much luck then, it's going to be, you know, it's been even harder for me now that my skin is even more picky than it once was. So I think I may have better luck with trying to find a really good setting powder that will keep me matte for at least a little bit longer and then keep my makeup in place. So, and I feel like it has a less chance of irritating my skin since I'll be spraying it on last and it'll be sitting on top of my makeup versus directly on my skin, which is where the problem is. So I'm gonna shift my focus from trying to find a primer to trying to find a really good setting spray and go from there. But anyway, going right in with this powder foundation, and it blends right in. This coconut is like my perfect shade. And when I was using a primer before it started irritating my skin, like when I was using the Power Grip primer, man, listen, I was going like one pass over and I didn't have to go over again to recover anything. Like I don't have nearly as much discoloration as I used to, but like right in this area where I had a lot of it, I would say about 90% of it has faded. But like especially kind of like right down in here, there's a little bit left, and like right in this little area, there's still a little bit left. But I mean, when I was using the Power Grip primer before it started irritating my skin, I would go with this powder foundation one time, one pass over, and everything was gone. I didn't have to go over again. Like now, without any primer, I may have to go over the area. Mostly, some areas I can still do just once. Some areas I'll do two, and then like right down in here, I'll do maybe 3 or 2.5 or something like that. But even without primer, this foundation is still getting the job done in a major way. Especially right now, it's so hot. My face is so oily. Like I don't want a lot. I don't want layers of makeup on my skin. Even if I was going for a more full coverage look, I still wouldn't want the feel of full coverage. So after that, I'm going in with what I use as a concealer. And after years of having this is the True Complexion Loose Setting Powder from Black Radiance. And once upon a time, it said Black Radiance on top, and I've had it for so long, it don't say that no more. But this is in the shade Banana, and I use this instead of a concealer. I just go in. This is literally an eyeshadow brush, a blending brush, and I just go in usually with what's on the top, and I go in right where I would put concealer. And I use this technique like this for my lightest beat days, for my fuller coverage beat days, which I like, even when we are getting dressed up to go do something, like my makeup is not doing the most anymore. And I am 100% cool with that. I mean, first of all, like I said, my skin doesn't really like a lot of stuff sitting on it these days, but I mean, I feel like my whole vibe has shifted as far as when I'm getting dolled up to go do something. Like my level of glam has gone from what was maybe, I would say, compared to some people, it probably would have been like maybe an 8 out of 10. You know, not as much as the most full glam girls, but I was doing the most. I was always on team overdress, and I love that I had that phase of life, and I have, those pictures. I can go back and look at myself all dolled up, doing the absolute most with the lashes and all the things. And I'm just not there anymore. I just don't want to be there. So, like, I also feel like I am excited to celebrate the area, like the state my skin is in. Yes, it does look a little bit older. I don't look as young as I used to look. I've always looked really young for my age, so I know I don't currently look my age, but I know I look older than I used to. But my skin is in a really good place. I mean, even though it is really sensitive, and I have a little bit more of a struggle finding certain products, like it's just in such a better place. Like since my laser hair removal, and I found a really good skincare system, and things are looking good. Okay, so foundation and concealer is done. Now I'm just gonna go in with a tad bit of blush. This is the Maybelline Fit Me blush and berry. I've been using this blush for years and years. In the same shade. This is possibly my third one. And that says a lot because this little pan lasts forever. So the fact that this is my third one of these says a lot. After my blush, I'm going with a little brow gel, no pencil, no nothing before. This is just the CoverGirl Easy Breezy Brow in Deep.
Yeah. And I've been using this for years. I got introduced to brow gel by a brand called Ruby Rose. I think that's the name. And I found it online, I think. And I found their brow gel, and it was like $3 something. And when I started using it, I never turned back. And I actually started using it. I didn't realize that some people use the brow pencil, or that most people use a brow pencil and then go over with the brow gel afterwards to kind of add a little more color, a little more brush-like effect, hair-like effect, and then it just kind of holds it in place like a gel does. I didn't realize most people were doing 2 steps. And when I found a brow gel, I was just like, this is the only thing I ever, I didn't do a 2-step. This is it. Okay, so the last step I'm gonna do, other than lips, because I'm gonna just throw in some gloss when we about to go, but I'm gonna do mascara. And the one that I'm liking right now is another CoverGirl product. I know you probably can't even see. It's in silver, but it's the CoverGirl Lash Blast Clean in Very Black. But anyway, let's finish getting ready. Just gonna throw on one of my fave watches. This is the Mindset Collection watch. This is the rose gold with the black face. I do want to go back and get the all gold one. The gold with the gold face. Some hoops. You know how I feel about hoops and a bun. And then your girl's weekend fragrance. The Juicy Couture Viva La Juicy Gold Couture. Oh shit. We good. Let's do a quick fit check. Okay, this is today's fit. Super simple. Got my little bow thong flats from Walmart. And then these super cute. They're kind of like sailor shorts, or sailor inspired, boat nautical inspired, with this row of buttons right here. And they have like a little flip-ish right there. I think I got these from Kohl's. I think like a long time ago. I'm not even gonna try to find them, because these are maybe 4 or 5 years old, but they're super stretchy, super comfortable. I really love these. And then I just have this sheer black top. I don't know if you can see how sheer it is, but it's pretty sheer. Like, you can definitely see my bra underneath, with these little pale pink butterflies. I mean, it's hot, and it has like this little stretchy band to make it kind of like a little zhuzh. But yeah, that's today's fit. We don't really have a lot to do today. Like I said, my husband is out. He's had to get his car inspected so he can get his sticker. And then I know a light came on my one of my dashboard lights came on, and we think it's just like my tire pressure. I'm pretty sure that's what we're pretty sure that's what it is, because it's come before, and my husband will go and check my tire pressure and then turn it off and it won't come back on. So we're pretty sure that's what it is. So we're gonna go do that today, and then maybe a couple other things, and then that's gonna be it. And we're probably gonna do like a Netflix and chill type situation tonight. Keep it another low key night, because we got. I know we had a chill weekend last weekend. We're having a chill weekend this weekend. We have some stuff coming up next weekend and the weekend after. So I like to sandwich my weekends where I have like some stuff going on with, the weekends before and the weekends after, to not really have too much going on. Because, at this point in life, I'm big on the chill vibes. I don't like to really be doing too much, constantly ripping and running, going. It's just like too chaotic for me. And it takes me too long to bounce back from all that than like it used to always have something going on. Always be getting into something, always outside. So now I like to spread it out and just kind of have, busy, chill, and break it up some. But that's about it. I'm about to finish getting ready so we can head out, so we can get back to the house. It's too hot to be out too long. Okay, girl, so come to find out,
nothing needed to be done to my car. The little dashboard light that came on it wasn't about the tire pressure or whatever we thought it was yesterday, or it wasn't an oil change or a service or nothing. It was just linked to an old service package that I had with the dealership where I got my car. I don't have that service package anymore. I'm not going to get service on their time frame anymore. So all we had to do was turn it off. And when I say we, I mean my husband. So thank you, baby. He's so good to me. Thank you. Can I get some extra cheese? Oh, it's hot. Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
Chicken. The powder on the chicken. Dude, when I was in the trap house, there was a white powder right there. I thought it was cocaine. I took some of it. It wasn't cocaine. I started laughing. You break some. I shoot. Now we here. We eat this chicken. We all laughing. It's chicken.
This is lunch to go with our Netflix and chill. Pizza from my favorite pizza spot. Mine with the pepperoni, extra cheese. Baby with the pepperoni, green peppers, and breakfast bacon. But we about to get into some They Clone Tyrone on Netflix. So I'm going to go ahead and end the vlog here. Thank you so much for watching all the way through. If you haven't already, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one.